Okay, next up, we are looking at the guided practice for prisms. So remember, for a prism, you need to find your perimeter of your base, your area of your base, your height for your overall prism. So please remember that this is a triangular prism, which means that the base is the triangle. So that means that this right here is our triangle, and that's what we're going to use to find the perimeter and the base. So we're going to add 4 plus 3 plus 5, and that's 12 centimeters. And we're going to find our base using 4 and 3 divided by 12, and that's 6 centimeters squared. And our height for our prism is 2 centimeters. Now we can plug that in. So our formula for a lateral surface area is perimeter times height. Our perimeter was 12. Our height for our prism is 2. And that gets us 24 centimeters squared. Then we're looking for our total surface area. Total surface area formula is perimeter times height plus 2 times the area of our base. So we're going to do 12 times 2 plus 2 times 6. And that gets us 36 centimeters squared. And then we need to find our volume for our prism. And our formula for volume for a prism is area of a base times the height. Our area for a base is 6 times our height, which is 2. And that gets us 12 centimeters cubed. Next up, we have a rectangular prism, which means that the rectangle that it's sitting on is our base. That means that this right here is our base. So we need to find the perimeter, the area of that base, and our height is 8 feet. Find the perimeter by adding up 12 plus 12 plus 8, 4 plus 4. And that gets us 32 feet. And the area of the base, 12 times 4, and that's 48 feet squared. So again, now we can plug in to our formulas. So we've got lateral surface area is perimeter times height. So perimeter is 32, height is 8, and 8 times 32 is 256 feet squared. Then we need our total surface area. Remember, the formula is perimeter times height plus 2 times the area of the base. So our perimeter is 32 times our height of 8 plus 2 times the area of our base is 48. And we get 352 feet squared. And then we need our volume. Our formula for volume is area of the base times height. Our area for our base is 48, and our height is 8. So 48 times 8 is 384 feet cubed. And number 3, we have a triangular prism. So our base is our triangle. So this is our base. So we know our height for our prism is 12 yards. We can find our area for our triangle, our base times height of the triangle. So 9 times 15 divided by 2. And we get 67.5 yards squared. Now we need to find our missing sides of this triangle. And we have a right triangle here, and we know that this length here is 4.5. So we've got a right triangle with 2 sides. Find the missing side, use Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to do 15 squared plus 4.5 squared equals c squared. 15 squared is 225. 4.5 squared is 20.25. Added together, we get 245.25. And then we're going to take the square root of that. Now, I am not going to change that to a decimal until we have our perimeter. So we need to find our perimeter. We're going to add that square root of 245.25 2 times, because it's both legs of that isosceles triangle, plus 9. And that gets us 40.32 yards for our perimeter. Now we can plug that in. Remember our formula for perimeter for lateral area is perimeter times height. So our perimeter is 40.32 times our height, which is 12. And we get 483.85 yards squared. And we're looking for our total surface area. Remember the formula is perimeter times height plus 2 times the area of the base. So our perimeter, again, 40.32 times our height of 12 plus 2 times the area of our base, which is 67.5. And that gets us 618.85 yards squared. And then we need to find our volume. And again, our formula for volume is area of base times our height. Area of base is 67.5 times our height, which is 12. And that equals 810 yards cubed. Okay, and our next one, we have a square prism with a base area of 49 feet squared. So we already have our area for our base. And a height that is 2 feet less than the base edge length. So first off, we need to find our side length for our base. Remember that the formula for area of a base is, for a square, is side length squared. So we're going to take the square root of that. And our side length is 7. Or, yeah, side length, not side length squared. And that means that our height is 2 feet less than 7. So 7 minus 2, which is 5 feet. And we can find our perimeter by adding 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And that equals 28 feet. Next up, prism. Formula is perimeter times height. So perimeter is 28 times our height, which is 5. It's 140 feet squared. And our total surface area, perimeter times height plus 2 times the area of our base. So 28 times 5 plus 2 times our area for our base is 49. It's just 238 feet squared. And then we need our volume. Our formula for volume is area of our base times our height. So our base is 49 and our height is 5. So 49 times 5 is 245 yards cubed. Remember, when you're typing these in, to use the caret symbol for your exponent